At number 815, Cordell Rush, Penridge, Connor Sheehan, Solanco. At number 3, at 815,
106 pounds.
Sheehan, Solanco.
And Moran right here. And we also have Jake Riegel. So, Dan Moran and Jake Riegel. This is 106. Neither guy is nationally ranked. This was not one of the tougher weight classes in the event. But anytime you have 106, most of these guys are always going to be young. So,
First place results for
when you run up running into a lot of these younger kids, they're not always nationally ranked because they haven't been able to establish themselves yet. So, Riegel came out of this the bottom bracket. He was not the expected guy to come out of there. He's only a freshman, but he's been wrestling very well. He had a major to start things off. He won 7-2. 2-1, and then 7 victory. Picked up a 5-3 victory in the semis to advance here to this finals of this event.
Down again, come on.
So the sole ranked wrestler in this weight class was Sheehan. Sheehan got upset by Moran in the semifinals. So that was my mistake. The lone ranked wrestler in this weight class was Connor Sheehan, and he was the top seed. He's ranked 18th nationally, and Moran did upset him in the semifinals. That was the semifinal win for him, and he won 3-1 and advanced here against Riegel.
Oh my God.
So we got 0-0. Nobody to establish himself in a neutral position into the first period. Moran underneath, Riegel up top. Riegel looking to throw the boot in, Moran catches it.
Still 0-0 here in the second. No score. Riegel 15-2 in the season so far. Moran 17-4.
So Moran, I mean, for you to be 17-4, let's say 16-4 prior to the semifinal match, and you to beat the number 18th ranked guy in the country, I mean that's pretty impressive. But again, this is what you get when you get a lot of these lightweights. Like I said, you don't know what you're getting all the time. Some guys are coming from the junior programs and middle school and all kinds of stuff. You're not sure what you're running into. But we got a
free move here for Moran. Locking him on Riegel.
So Moran goes up one love on the strength of that locked hands. From him being so active underneath like he is right now, that's allowing him to either one, get himself out, or two, force Riegel to make a decision here real soon about what he wants to do. So so he's got a wrist, but I like what Moran is doing here. He is not going to sit. He is going to make Riegel work, and we got a stall call. So he's done a great job underneath, even though he has yet to physically score himself. I mean, he's making both Riegel work and also the referees. So he's making decisions himself here. So this is what we like to see. I'm doing a great job underneath. And let's see what he does right here off the whistle. His head is dropping, but he's going for the hands on the old Sanderson technique. I'm talking about Coach Sanderson, the father of Kale. It's one of the techniques he teach his kids. They would drop their forehead off the whistle and actually use their hands to kill. It's a good technique, actually. And it's contrary to what is the popular philosophy underneath. Very effective, might I add, for Kale over a 4-year span.
All 285 pounders, you guys need to be at the podium, please. All 285 pounders, please make your way to the podium if you haven't already done so. Thank you.
You're right. Missed that.
All right, so he gets his one.
And trying to get you in the head.
He's a tough little dude. So we got a 1-1 score. Minute 40 remaining. Third period. Riegel goes to ear-to-ear collar tie, north-south, looking for some snaps.
Minute 20 here in the third.
All 285 pounders, we need you at the podium, please.
Moran is, he pulled off, like I said, the biggest victory in this weight class so far by knocking off the only ranked man in this weight. He's peeling the hand off the elbow. Let's see if he can get it. He released. So Riegel's going to get away with being down on his hands and knees because Moran wasn't able to score from there. So let's see what goes on here. But Moran with the biggest win in this weight class. I mean, he feels like in order to make this weekend complete, he's going to have to take the title.
Absolutely, no question about it. And he knows it. And so far he's been the aggressor of this bout.
48 seconds remaining, third period, 1-1.
But Riegel will find a way to win. I mean, 2012 Super 32 place winner. BJW state runner-up. Mountain finished third there. Still tied, 1-1, 34 seconds left.
I can see Riegel shooting with his head down. I don't know why, but I feel like he wants to shoot, but his positioning isn't the best. But Moran's got to figure out how to score from here because this is where Riegel's going to be at the end of his shots. So person with a better chance of scoring actually is going to be Moran, but he's got to figure it out how to create an angle off of that shot by Riegel.
Looks like we have another overtime bout, folks.
Riegel's coming with his head down. I don't know how many overtime bouts we've had here, Jermaine. But Riegel's going to come with a head down shot, and Moran's got to figure out what to do with it.
£285 placers, we need them on the podium now, guys. All 285 placers, we need them on the podium. Let's go, fellas.
So, 25 seconds remaining.
Moran runs back to the center. 10 seconds. I think out of all of the overtime matches so far in the finals, nobody's been able to win it.
Yeah, fourth period, regular overtime. It's interesting because more times than not, I think what you're alluding to actually is it's also because guys haven't been able to establish themselves in the first period, the first 2 minutes of wrestling, neutral. So, you know, the takedown game is a serious game to get good at because it's going to win these situations. And, you know, it's critical, it's imperative that you have some takedown skills. That's a nice dump with the forearm, near leg. Starting to run out of real estate, and these referees have not been real good here on the edge. And I don't mean in a negative way. I just mean they haven't been letting guys wrestle on the edge, and they've been consistent with it. Not in a bad way. They have been very consistent with it. They're not allowing you to wrestle on the edge. They want the action to be in the center of the mat for the most part.
Hey, go!
Riegel looking tough on top, very tough on top. Don't get too high. Nice work underneath so far. Riegel doing a great job. Ooh, he got the boot in too. So that's going to make life tough now for Moran.
15 seconds left.
Tough spot.
He's out.
Tough spot.
Get out. He needs to get out.
He ain't gonna get it. That was a great ride. That was a great ride by Riegel. That was a great ride. Good match by the little guys. Good match. Good tournament.